The avatar is God directly descended in the form of a man. The avatar is God directly descended in human form. But that isn't really the greatest miracle. The greatest miracle is the new life. Is the new life. The miracle of the new life is that this God-man who is already here in physical form decides to stoop down to become an ordinary human being. That's the new life. And that is a miracle. Not only had he descended from the highest of the high to become a man, but then as the God-man, as God in human form, he stooped down from there to become, in his perfection, to become an ordinary human being. Now he did that in order, he went into the new life to demonstrate to his own satisfaction that he had perfect humility. I was so amazed to be there in his presence. Cable to Baba saying, we are preparing to come in May to visit you as you directed. And we got a cable right back from Baba saying, you feathers come December, Western Saharas. So we settled down to wait until December. But I was really beginning to say, what goes on here anyway? So she just went off to see Baba, and here I am being put off, all like this, because I can't get up the gumption to go. Or I keep writing him these letters, and I keep getting postponements. And then I realized something was going wrong there somewhere. By the time I got to Ahmednagar, I was very nervous and very anxious, and I began to wonder, what the hell am I doing here? What is this all about anyway? What am I doing in this strange country? Going to see an avatar who is God Almighty out in the desert somewhere. This God concept was kept growing and growing and growing like a huge balloon. It got bigger and bigger. It was too big. It was way out. And so I was going to have to confront this God. And I was really beginning to get very nervous about it. I don't know what it was. It was working up in me. It was a terrible thing. I thought, this is terrible, terrible. And I was up pacing the floor. I was so, I don't know what was going on. And finally I thought, I must pray to God. And then I thought, but he's only 6 miles away. He's only 6 miles. He's over there. He's the guy I'm trying to get away from. I can't pray to God. Can't pray to God. Can't pray to God. The next morning, Adi came in the car. I'm just sitting like a zombie. I mean, I am so just completely wiped out for the whole idea of what we're doing. I'm sitting there like a condemned man waiting to be taken away to the gallows. And so we got in the car and we're driving out in the car. And Phyllis is babbling away, talking to Adi, and I'm thinking, oh my God, wow, why did I do, wow, how did I get into this thing? And I came in the room, went right over to Baba, and as soon as I got up to him, I thought, oh, isn't this wonderful? It's just a little man sitting in a chair. That's so terrific, the little God man sitting in a chair. So smiling, happy to see me. Then I thought, isn't that wonderful? I didn't have to see God after all. Oh, this is terrific. Oh, and then I realized, oh, I didn't want to see God, and that's why I was so scared. Baba held my face very close to his, and he looked into my eyes for a long time. And Baba knew that I was a painter, and he also knew that I was losing my eyesight. And there I was, and Baba's holding my face very close. And the first thing Baba said to me was, "Can you see my face?" He said, "Can you see my face?" And I said very meekly, "Not very well, Baba." Not very well, Baba. There's Baba, God having become an ordinary human being. Baba was surrendered to his will, and I was surrendered. We were both. There we were, face to face, and we were both surrendered to his will. This poor guy can't see you. We both accepted it, and it was like kind of sad, but well, this is it. And it was definitely a moment of surrender, and the Baba was sharing in that surrender. Baba can change anything, can't he? He's all powerful. It was the human side of Baba that he wanted me to experience. And that human side of Baba is the new life. It is the helplessness. That feeling of helplessness, of not that you can't do anything, but that spiritually we're in the hands of God, and there's no way to advance ourselves. We do not get advanced or retarded spiritually. So the humanness of that encounter was brought most fully into focus as I sat there near Baba's chair. Baba would reach out from time to time and pat me on the back, caress me, stroke my face, and one time Baba reached over and he caressed me under the chin, and he said, "Did you shave today?" And I said, "Oh yes, Baba, I shaved this morning. This is 9:30 in the morning." And he said, "You didn't do a very good job. Feel Baba's chin." And so I reached up and I felt Baba's chin. And Baba had a splendid shave. Baba's skin felt so soft. And I said to Baba then, I thought, as I was shaving this morning, I was thinking, does Baba shave? And Baba thought the funny. And so he said, why shouldn't I shave? And I said, well, before this morning I never associated God with shaving. And Baba looked at me and he said, I am more human than you are. I am more human than you are. I am more human than you are. This helplessness and hopelessness is a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual state. And Baba said to us, don't worry about how you love me. Just love me. There is no way to love Baba except in your own way. Everyone's way of loving is unique. Love is the least stereotyped thing in the universe. We don't have any idea what God is, but we do have a suspicion of what human is. I am a very visual person. That's why I became a painter. I have a feeling that Baba felt that I was useful to him because I didn't see so much of the illusion. And even as a painter, it made me useful to him. I was so amazed to be there in his presence.